Take care when working on pre-charged air guns. High pressure air can be very dangerous. Make sure the cylinder is completely empty before you attempt to work on it. Warning: there is a legal limit of 12 foot-pounds for air rifles in the UK. It is illegal to tune or set an air rifle over this limit. The limit for air pistols is 6 foot-pounds. Watch through the video first before you attempt to dismantle the gun. If you feel it is too hard for you, then let a competent gunsmith do it for you. No responsibility can be taken by the author, video maker for any work carried out. Needless to say that any work carried out by individuals will void any current guarantee. Here we have the Walther CP88. This is the short barrel version. They do a longer barrel one which is exactly the same. It has an extension piece on there and a slightly longer barrel. We're going to strip this down and give it a service because this one is leaking from the gas bottle. The seal at the top that seals this is gone. The new seals look like this. So we'll strip it down and check it out. You're going to need the small Allen key that comes with it and a screwdriver and maybe a pick set to remove the seal. I'll start by removing the grip. Just press the button on the side to remove the grip, like that. Press this side and off comes the grip. Move that out of the way. I'm going to remove the back sight with the Allen key that you should have got with the gun. Just undo that and remove that. Remove this catch here that releases the forward part to remove the mag. Watch when you remove this because there is a spring and a small ball in there, so you could easily lose it. I'll start by removing the front screw. Undo the front screw like that, keeping hold of the front so it don't fly off, gripping it with your thumb. Take the screw away, place it in a safe place, ease this forward like that. Place this barrel portion to one side. Remove the spring and the aluminium block, which the rounded end goes in first. When you put it back, it goes in that way. As you ease this out, catch the little ball like that. Put that to one side, remove this, and there's a small spring in there, don't lose that. Put that to one side. We now got to remove these two screws, 1, 2 and 3. Using a fairly small screwdriver, remove these two screws. On this side, Place them to one side. And the one on the other side at the front there. Place that to one side, then remove this one screw that holds the safety catch lever on. Can then pull this off like that. Place that to one side. There's a couple of little washers in there you can take out. Remove them. There's two on there. The two halves can be split now. You can see the line here and down the back. And along the top there is where it comes away. Take care when you do this that this don't ping out. Push it away like that. Catch the spring at the bottom. It comes away like that. With a bit of luck it'll stay together like that did. Take that spring, put it one aside. This is the seal at the top. There's the seal up there. The firing valve is in this top piece, which will take this apart, pull that out like that, just lift it up. Take this bit away. Pull that out like that. Don't lose the little ball that goes in it, like that, goes in there. This valve mechanism comes out by lifting it up, like that. As you pull it apart, there's a little spring in there, and a small seal, oval seal at the back there. This bit comes out the back with that little brass transfer port with a seal around it. Notice the spring goes on the very short spring guide piece at the back, like that. And it goes in at the bottom when you put it back together. It comes through like that. Place that to one side. Now to undo this seal, you've got to undo this screw with a slotted large screwdriver that will go across there. Right. With a large screwdriver or a special tool, you can unscrew this, just slacken it off a little bit, like that. And then just undo it with your finger. You need a fairly big screwdriver to do that. And then remove that like that. Then you can pick the seal out from inside like this. Take that out. And replace it with your new one. If you need to change the valve at all, again using your large screwdriver, you unscrew that. That's it. have to push the valve in to get the slot in. Once it's undone, just unscrew it. Could always make up a special screwdriver for that with a slot in it. Here we have the valve spring and the valve. It seals at the back. If your valve is leaking, you might have to change this seal and polish that up again so you've got a nice smooth seal. You also got a little O-ring in here if you need to change it. Just pick it out. Comes in a little bit there, probably be alright most of the time. In here you've got the little filter. Got a very fine filter in there, like that. Goes behind there. Put that back in there. Get your new seal. Push the seal home like that. And tighten up your seal retainer with your large screwdriver. Do most of it up by hand. Then just nip it up with your big screwdriver. Don't need to overdo it, just to nip it up. That's it. That's okay now. Place the green seal back and then the brass washer back. Make it seat in position like that. Can you see in there? Can you see in there? The brass washer is now sitting on the green seal. Put the spring back and then the valve. So start. Tighten it up. Tighten it up by pushing the valve out of the way. That's that done. The old washer ain't no good anymore. Make sure you don't lose any of these little bits out. That's the little pull that rotates the magazine when you pull the trigger. That comes up like that. Little spring behind it holding it forward. This is the hammer spring, which knocks the valve open. If your gun's lost power, you could use a new spring now. Or you could make the hammer slightly heavier. no good trying to get too much power out of these, because you'll just waste a lot of gas. That little bit there's got a spring in it, don't lose the spring in there. And when it comes to putting it together, show you this again. Got your little brass transfer port with an O-ring on the front. Place that at the bottom, and then the spring. And that goes at the bottom like that. You then got to place it in the gun. Got to squeeze them together as they go parallel into that slot. It's very hard doing it upside down. Push it forward tight and lock it in. And that's held in now by the compression of the oval O-ring. With the lever in the lower position, compress the spring like that. And hold that in like that, and that there. Gradually bring the two pieces together, making sure that spring has not popped out from there. All the pins are lined up. Place that tiny spring back in there. Tiny spring there that's got grease on it to keep it in position. Place that there like that. Then gradually line the two bits up. So what it needs is a pin not to line up. That's it. Push the pin down to line it up in the hole. Squeeze it together. Place a screw in at the bottom and the top just to hold it in place. Then the bottom one. Now pull the hammer back, drop the safety nearly through. Grease on the ball. With the ball resting on the grease like that. The flat part of a screwdriver to hold it down. Push it in. Push it home while you hold the hammer back. Drop the two washers in the hole. 1, 2. Check where the position of the lever is on that side. It's at the top So place that one at the top as well, so it locks into that square. Replace the screw. Just nip it up. Then the screw at the front there. Just nip that up. I'll show you this grip because there's a spring under here, just in case you're given one of these in pieces. Just remove the screw from that and there. When I remove this, you'll see the spring I'm talking about there. That spring just gives a tension on this, like that. And here is the spring. Top in like that, and then lift the bottom up so it clips in the groove. Check that it's sprung. Then replace the grip back. Don't over tighten these or you might crack the grip. Just give them a slight nip. We now replace the magazine release mechanism. Which goes in there. Press that down like that to pull it out of the way. Put it in so far. Stop there so you've got the little spring showing. Replace the grease ball on the top of that spring. Place the ball on the top of the spring. Can you see that? Then get the wide edge of the screwdriver to push it. Bing. Place it on it like that, push it down, gradually ease the screwdriver out. You can now replace the front with the groove rounded part at the bottom and the slot on the top. Place that in there. Slide on the barrel which goes in them grooves. Bring the spring up underneath to line it up with the bottom. Move that into that position so it can come back like that. Drop the catch back and now replace the small screw at the front. Pays to keep a check on these screws because we have known them to work loose. Just tighten it up. And nip it up. If yours tends to come loose, you could always put a little bit of thread locking compound on it. There we are, ready to put a new gas cylinder in. Let's drop it in, tighten the wheel up and that's it. Safe direction, that works. works. Put the grip back, Mr. Grip back. Replace the back sight, right way round. Place it in the centre or where you had it previously. Just nip it up. Safe direction. It's okay.